Oh, hi everyone. Today, just like always, we're mainly here to chat. So, how exactly can we use AI to help teach writing? I think one really important point is that students often can't manage this visual planning out their writing. So today, I'll be using some materials from the textbook, and I'll also use a batch of sample essays I generated with Google. For example, let's say I create a sample essay on a certain topic. Then, let's do this. Let's try taking a short sentence, or a paragraph. I'll look something up on Google. Okay. So, after 3 years of hard training, my teammates and I defeated one strong opponent after another, and finally won the championship in the Hong Kong-wide competition. We stood on the stage, savoring the moment, proudly raising the glorious trophy and feeling extremely proud. So, I think there's actually a problem here. In Chinese, they don't really get the feeling of going. Okay, so how can we make it feel a bit more visual? I think, for us, it's quite easy to generate some images, like pictures. In the previous video, we talked about image generation, but this video is mainly about what it means to generate videos. So, what I'm introducing is the VEO tool for free. There are two ways. One is to use Google Gemini, okay, and the other is to just search for Google Flow directly. Both of these web pages can actually generate videos. For example, let me talk about Google Flow first. The others are just third-party tools, they're not official Google products. Okay, so after you click in, you'll see some projects there, and then you can. And then, as you can see, but let's talk about Gemini first. Some of them might be a bit simpler, like this video research. Video is for generating clips, and research is for doing research, which I'll talk about later. Canva is mainly for creating documents and apps. Here you can see it says, bring ideas to life in a second. You are a director, so describe a scene or add details like visual style. Alright, let me try putting this information in directly. Okay, so it will. Alright, and then it will also generate an 8-second short video for us. So it will generate something, but as you can see, when I use my phone, this one is called Generate with VE02. So actually, right now, the screen we're looking at is from June 26, 2025, and it's already up to version 3. I'll try out a bit more for you to see in a moment. Now, if you put it directly in the queue, it will generate a video, but you'll notice that some parts look a bit odd. Okay, so I even used prompt engineering to generate this video, to see how to make it meaningful. Alright, let's wait just a little bit. Because of time constraints, we'll pause for a short while. Without further delay, let's go back to this spot. Okay, you can see the video clip. Let's take a look. Alright, so after 5 years, you'll notice something a bit odd. We never mentioned the background. So, as you can see, the video itself doesn't really have any issues. It's just that this part of the news says, in the year of the tiger, my teammates and I defeated strong opponents and finally won the Hong Kong men's football championship. During the match, I held the trophy high and felt extremely proud. But actually, overall... what problems do you see? Actually, we're students from Hong Kong, so maybe this news is a bit of a joke, which is why it doesn't feel very impactful. So I think an even better approach would be to go back and write some prompt engineering, and then put it back in so it knows what. Generate something. Let's give it a try. For example, this should be enough. I want to generate a seconds-long video. Give a short piece. Crestra for the following information. Today, with absolutely possible background, Hong Kong primary school students, and time for maybe a cartoon-style approach, and absolutely information is in one place. Okay. They are real people, really getting into the content. For us, we're just putting it together, right? Absolutely. I'm making an 8-second clip, and there's basically no ring. You're all doing kawaii auctions, and the visual style is dead. Character, 8 seconds. How is it distributed? Okay, that's good. After getting this problem, I should use Google Flow to handle it. Google Flow, we've started a new project. What about following hands? I could even change it to V2, a different version, and it feels like a whole new place. Change the name to text to video or ingredient to video. As for me, today I'm mainly looking at what to use, what to choose, and honestly, the most important thing is not to change the video output anymore. Because it's the steepest change, right? I'll paste each pass back one by one, and then a bunch of stuff will come out again, so I realized I need to use this to explain things. If there are Germans coming, and you want to use the tool to push things to the next level, it makes sense if you can't produce content. Thanks to Maybe, the content I want most, or maybe it's the one I love to use most for teaching, but after following along, I'm not really interested anymore. I'll need about 3 minutes. Okay, let's go back and take a look. All right. Well, we watched the remaining films with her, and it was actually okay to bring it here a few times. Done. It feels like the whole background is like grade 3 in elementary school. Okay, thanks, everything's there, and there's a rolling Bitra, but he's not pulling it. All right, we're all pretty happy and proud in Hong Kong, and I'm grateful to have discovered that when it comes to handling Chinese, I'm still a bit inexperienced, so I really have to be careful with every word. Thanks for that. So I appreciate everyone for being so patient, for providing data, for giving content, and for pointing out the main points. If something is found, both hands are ready to bring it out. In the end, we all need to have an armpit hair moment, about 8 seconds, to use pixel style and then edit it in a cartoon way. Hey, as for the seaweed seconds, the first 2 seconds, planning across the basketball courts, that counts, the scoreboard showing the final score counts, the team in blue uniforms celebrating, the blue team celebrating, that all counts. The next 5 seconds, the main character steps over a small podium, that's fine too. I've got flashing lights, everyone's happy, and in the last 5 to 8 seconds, the main character lifts the golden trophy above their head. Have you ever seen the champion of the Hong Kong primary school competition?